What's going on, everybody? It is officially June 1st, so we can now start baiting for the 2022 deer season here in Kentucky. Got past turkey season, and it is against the law to bait inside that turkey spring turkey season window. So June 1st, officially can fill the feeders up. So I got 600 pounds of corn with me. Got some big time 30-06. I'm gonna get these feeders going, start getting some mineral sites going. Matt's gonna mix that up. I'm gonna bring it out. I got a mineral site over here, and I just think it's really rocky and it doesn't take really well. So they dig around in it, they lick on it, but they just don't get that hole going like some other mineral sites that we have. So I'm gonna find a better spot for the mineral site up here. But got the weed eating done, got everything cleared out around this. Gonna go ahead and fill the 55-gallon drum here and at the bottom of the hill. So got a lot of work to do. Got to pack this stuff in. Don't have the four-wheeler with me today. Came out about a week ago and mowed, and as you can see, I mean, this field, the clover's coming in really good. Not really good, but halfway decent. And gotta get back out here and mow again. Got to get the other 60-something acres mowed, bush hog. But it's that time of year, guys. Starting to get that mindset of the 2022 deer season. Quest Hunt Co. Tournament all done today. So me and Drew will be entered into the Quest Hunt Co. tournament yet again this year. I think we finished 16th or 17th last year. And really, I mean, if we just had about 4 more inches in tine length, we would have been up in that top 10. So guys, if you haven't checked it out, if you live in a state that the tournament goes on in, check it out. It's fun, a lot of good camaraderie, make a lot of good friends. Have not been to the banquet yet, but we're hoping we get into that top 10 and it forces us to take that trip to, I believe, Springfield, Missouri. But if you haven't checked out Quest Hunt Co. tournament, get on there and check it out. You get a ton. I mean, it's a $75 or $100. I think if you don't get it done by today, so if you guys, when you're watching this, it's going to be $100 per person to enter. But guys, the amount of discounts that you get on basically anything, everything hunting pays for that with one purchase. So really excited about the tournament, really excited about the season this year. I did lose the drop zone, so I'm not excited the fact that I don't get to close out my story on the Big Basket 10. It's not dead yet. I'm gonna try to get permission from the new owner to continue to let me hunt there this season, but this is where we're putting our focus. Haven't focused hard out here the past 2 years. I know that at the end of last year when I pulled the cards, there were a couple of really big 10s that pulled in here. So, but that was late season. So hopefully they're still here for early season and we'll have something to hunt come September. So guys, I'm gonna get to work. Well, let's get these feeders full. Let's get the cameras out. Let's start seeing what we got. All right, everybody, back at it again. And out here at the farm, it is June 10th. So about 10 days from the last time I made a video, but just came back out and I brought some of Matt's Go-Go juice. So he's got some homemade mineral that we put out. Deer just tear it up. He's doing a great job of selling that here locally. And gonna do a card pull on a couple cameras that I put out last time. I'm gonna check this feeder, see how much I've eaten. Got 200 pounds of corn with me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that filled back up, get the one down the hill filled up. So just doing some work. We're starting to get a little sprinkle in here. It's supposed to start raining. So just got off work, run out here and got this stuff done. And hopefully we have some good intel to bring you here at the end of this episode. All right, guys, so that's how you get a mineral site set up. Just dig it up, loosen that ground up so that they have plenty of area to paw around in and go from there. All right, so got that mineral site all cleaned out. As you've seen, guys, if you put a mineral site out, this is the 3rd year that I'm gonna be putting mineral right here in this spot. And you can see there's 2 big holes right there already. So you just want to come in and rake all the leaves and debris and all that stuff out of the hole. You don't want to just pour your mineral on top of that. So you want fresh dirt, a little bit of rocks. As you saw, go down with a shovel, break that ground up so it makes it nice and soft so they have something to paw the mineral out of the ground with. Move any big rocks, move any roots or anything like that. So because if they're digging down and they're hitting rocks, they're just going to go and do something that's easier. So got that all prepped. So now it's time to add the go-go juice. All right, guys, so 10 days, and I just put 200 pounds in there. Swallowed up pretty good, and it's not even filled to the top. So I'd say at least 225 pounds that they've eaten in 10 days. So definitely got the deer moving. Hopefully I got some good intel. I do want to talk about these feeders. So I've had, I couldn't tell you how many different feeders. And the plastic ones, or the big rubber, or not rubber, but plastic containers, every single one of them eventually get holes chewed in the side where the squirrels run up the legs and chew holes in it. So I haven't had any luck with those. I went to these 55-gallon drums that hold 350 pounds of corn and had a lot of luck, except for the dispensers. So the motorized battery operated dispensers always seize up. I've probably been through at least 10 or 12 of those motorized dispensers. So I went with these gravity feeds. Easy install, screw them right to the bottom of these 55-gallon drums. You can even just buy a drum and a leg kit, and it's even cheaper. But for the money, I'm not having to put batteries in it. It stays consistent. I can adjust how much feed is coming out through a little coupling that's inside there. Let me show you. So I can just adjust that coupling right there up and down, and it'll let the amount of feed come through. So I might even actually slow it down some, just because, man, 225 pounds in 10 days, that's a lot. But deer are hungry, and at least they're hitting it. So I got the mineral site, got this one filled. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to fill the other feeder today because I only brought 200 pounds of corn out, because I did not anticipate them have eaten that much. So got that done. I put 2 more cameras over here. I'm gonna put another camera over there. I am gonna hike down to this other feeder and pull the camera card just to see what we got hitting that side down there. Changed out that camera card, and then I got 2 more. So I'm running a bunch of cameras over here just to see what kind of intel we got. Hopefully we got some really good pictures to show you at the end of this episode. Stay tuned. Boy, oh boy, one of my favorite days of the year. It's that day your taxidermist calls you and says, hey man, your deer is ready from last year, and he's in the back seat. Can't wait to get him on the wall. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? It is July 5th, so hope everybody had a happy and safe 4th of July weekend. We are back at it. Got to work early this morning and got out here to the farm. A couple different things. One, these guys are burning through 250 to 300 pounds of corn every 5 days. And that's to the best of my guesstimate. It might be faster than that, but definitely burning through some corn. I've already put out over 1,000 pounds of corn this year. And with the prices of everything, especially fuel and corn and everything else. And think about it, guys. We're paying that kind of price for corn right now, and that's last year's corn. I don't know what this year's corn is going to look like, but a little scary. But all I know is this is going to be some really, really expensive venison meat this year. But get off my soapbox. Just wanted to get out here to the farm and get some things done. It is hot. I mean hot. Like, it's 97, 98 degrees right now. Heat index 105 to 110 degrees over the next 10 days. We are in a severe drought here in our area in Kentucky. Have not had rain, and I mean, at least any measurable rain to talk about in probably about 2 weeks. So as you can see, let me switch this thing. Everything is looking bad. We need some rain desperately. So I actually brought out 5 gallons of water to put into this mineral site. They started hitting it pretty good. I brought a trophy rock out, but you can see they're digging it out. but the ground is just so hard and dry that I think they're staying away from it. The good thing about this property is it has a fresh spring that never dries up, and it's only about 250 yards from me. So guarantee if I headed that way into the woods, I would bump a ton of deer, because I rest assure you they are bedded up in these bottoms and close to that creek. So anyway, out here gonna fill this corn feeder up. I got another 300 pounds with me. Hopefully that even fills it up, because it looks like it's pretty empty. The other day I brought out 250 pounds of corn along with 2 bags, so 80 pounds of big time 30-06 to add in there for some additional supplement. But yeah, just kind of getting into that mindset. We are not that far away from September and opening day here in Kentucky. So I'm gonna check these cameras. I let them run for 2 weeks without, because I got 3 really good deer, 2 really good deer, 1 potential deer. But they were just hard to tell what they were. So I shut the cameras off for about 2 weeks. So they've been running for a week now. So I'm gonna do a card pull and see what kind of action we've got. But the most important part about this video is introducing the new Deer 30 Outdoors tow rig. So we're gonna be talking about the new ZR2. Very hard truck to find. We'll talk about that here in a minute. There it is, the new 2022 ZR2 from Chevrolet Silverado. Guys, I sold my camper, I sold my boat, got tired of paying these ridiculous prices in taxes and fuel and everything else. And you know, we've just got some life changes with our kids getting a little older, and just looking to making some changes. And it didn't make no sense now that I didn't have the 1-ton to really have the little Colorado, or I'm sorry, little Canyon. And I needed that fine in-between vehicle. So I started searching for the new, most off-road capable GM product probably ever made, except for maybe the Hummer. But the new ZR2 has the Multimatic shocks, has the Multi-Pro tailgate, fully loaded on the inside. This is the refresh, so the half-a-year upgrade with the new dash and infotainment center. But yeah, I'm loving this truck. Now, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, but it's supposed to be in the market of the Ram TRX, and it's supposed to be in the market of the Ford Raptor. No, it's not. It's in its own market. A Ford Raptor, anybody went and tried to buy a Ford Raptor lately? 20-something thousand over MSRP, somewhere around there. The TRX pushing 700 horsepower. I don't need all that. I'm not looking to go Baja riding for $110,000, $120,000. So if you can find this at MSRP, guys, they're about I think this one was $72,000, $73,000. I'll show you the sticker here in a minute. I did add the Borla exhaust. That was a $2,000 upgrade, and the rock rails here, as you can see. And I think they were $1,100. So stuff's not cheap, but still, the hardest part is finding a dealer that will sell you this truck at MSRP or below. Almost impossible. I called 16 different dealers in 4 different states, including Kentucky. So Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and Tennessee. And if they had one, it was already sold. If they had one that wasn't sold, it was anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 over MSRP, or over the sticker. So Herb Jones, Buick Chevrolet GMC here in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, guys, always take care of me. And they did not put no big markup on this. Sold it to me at or right below MSRP. And then of course I added the extra stuff on there. So I am more than excited about the capabilities of this truck. For what I'm going to use it for is more than enough. And yeah, I'm just not looking at paying the Ford Raptor or Ram TRX prices. And to be honest, I mean, the Raptor would be a good option for what I do, but it's still just that this is got the 6.2 liter big V8 in it. one of the last vehicles still having it other than the TRX. I've heard rumors that Ram's going to do away with their V8 line altogether and either go all into the electric, or the 4 and 6 cylinder with twin turbo options. So to have the big 6.2 liter in this truck, it sounds good, it drives good, it's fully capable. It's got front and rear electric lockers, so literally push a button, you're locking in, and you can get out of pretty much any situation. There are some things that it's lacking. It's got 33-inch wheels on it, and I really wish it had at least a 35 option, or at least I could put a 35-inch option on this truck. But without doing some modifications, you cannot, or it will rub. So 33s it is. I'm going to leave it the way it is right now, just for warranty purposes and things of that nature. And again, for what I'm using this truck for, and for what 99% of you guys out there are going to use this truck for, this is the most off-road capable truck on the market from GM, and it does an amazing job from my experiences so far. So, and yeah, I get mine off-road. I take it into the farms, I take it into the fields and stuff like that. And the reason why I didn't like the 1-ton for that is it was so heavy that if you did get a little bit of rain, get out in these fields and stuff, it just wanted to sink. And I'm not worried about that with the 1500 platform and the raw power and everything that this truck has, the lockers and everything else. I'm excited. You know me, I like black, but with this truck, in my opinion, the red and the glacier blue, I think they call it, they just pop, and they really just drive these accents like the cowl induction hood and the front end, the front bumper. Everything just looks better, and all those accents really pop under the light of either red, white, or blue. Imagine that. But guys, really excited about the truck. I'll continue to kind of give you better details on it as things progress here, but so far I drove right at under 1,000 miles total. I'm averaging less than 12 miles a gallon. A lot of that has been city driving, so when I'm on the freeway, like going an hour away or whatever, I'm averaging right around 17 to 18 miles a gallon. So not bad considering that big 6.2 sitting in there. Not great, but when I want to go, I can sit your head back. It's definitely got the power to do it. And then matched up with that 10-speed transmission, it's just money, in my opinion. There are people out there that's had some issues. Hopefully I'm not going to have none of those issues, but a lot of people are saying right around that 3,000 mile mark, you're starting to have lifter issues. I will say one of the biggest downfalls is it's strongly, highly recommended that you run premium fuel in this truck, in that motor. And I'm saying that the lifter issues might be, and I don't know, I'm not a mechanic, but could be because people are putting lower grade fuel in this motor and it's causing some issues. But I've done nothing but run premium. I'm going to continue to run premium. That's still cheaper than diesel. And yeah, we're going to go from there. But guys, I just wanted to introduce you to the all new Deer 30 Outdoors tow vehicle for the upcoming 2022 season. And I'm excited about it. I mean, look at that thing. Just look at that truck. It's badass. I'm gonna get back to work. I'm gonna close this video out. Hopefully I'm closing it out with some good deer intel here at the end. But until next time, guys, you know what to do. Wake up and hunt.